Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, HAITIANS. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Alright, so today's lesson, we're going to be going into a bit more back into the whole, I guess, Kanye. His banks dropped him, all his brand deals and whatnot. Like his life was basically, for the most part, ruined because of all the stuff that he was saying about the Jays. All right. So with that memory in mind, all right. Just randomly, as I opened up this browser, well, I get some news. There's a bunch of random news you can see, like this stuff: 12 haircut, blah blah blah. Trump rips civil fraud lawsuit. Okay, there's a bunch of news that pops up when you open Microsoft Edge, and through the spirit of Power YAHAWASHI, I saw something that piqued my interest, and I was actually able to make a lesson on, and it was this, and I was already reading it. Okay, so basically, U of F doctor suspended for pro-Palestinian posts says he's been reinstated, won't go back. Okay, so basically what happened was there was this doctor that got suspended because he is for Palestine. He's for Palestine, getting their place back, or whatever the issue was. All right, which in all honesty, it goes back into the whole thing that everyone knows this. Well, not everyone. Slovakia. I need to stop saying everyone. Basically, if you do your research, it is easy to find out that the so-called Slovakia, the Israelis people that are there currently, they are converts. They are converts, and I shouldn't have said that shit. Slovakia. There's history that shows that they're from Europe, and they converted, and they are basically just taking the the land. All right. So as a result, that's what the Jays are doing that, not the Israelis. The Jays are doing that. The Jays, not the Israelis. Slovakia. Okay. If you anyway, so basically in this article, someone who is who's educated enough, I guess, he says a resident physician at the University of Ottawa's Faculty of Medicine, who was suspended over a pro-Palestinian social media post, says he's been reinstated but has no plans to return to the institution. Right? This is from MSN.com, by the way. Dr. Yipengey, 29, was sanctioned by the university last November after it got several complaints about a pro-series of Palestinian posts he's made. Ones that included references to apartheid and settler colonialism. All right. So basically, people were saying, "Oh, this doctor is supporting Palestine. Fire him." Probably some Karens or some shit like that. At the time of his suspension, Gay had been a fourth-year public health and preventative medicine resident, and was completing a residency at the Public Health Agency of Canada. His research has focused on Indigenous health, anti-racism, and decolonization. I feel incredibly harmed by this process, and I don't know how to continue within this institution because of what's happened, Gay told CBC on Friday. Slocky, if I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but yeah. Basically, this is actually, I didn't even know that there was a study on this, specifically indigenous health. I'm very surprised by that, but it's they might because the thing why I'm surprised, I should not be surprised about that, as a matter of fact, is because they were doing health, not health, yeah, they were doing experiments on Jake, Slocky, not Jake, but Judites, all right, as in they were testing out, they were doing the whole Tuskegee experiment on Jakes only. So I guess it's kind of like, it's to be expected that they're doing some race specific health studies. So yeah, different people were probably assigned to different stuff like that. So I thought that was definitely very interesting. All right, this is very interesting. So basically, he is not necessarily pro Palestine, but pro or basically against the fact that people steal other people's lands. All right, which is, I'm not gonna lie, pretty surprising and admirable in the world. But that's just it. I mean, not just in the world. Obviously, well, yeah, just in the world. I'll say. Continuing on. I've given almost 8 years of my life to this institution, and for them to do something like this without any kind of conversation beforehand, I find just incredibly appalling and egregious. So they fired him, they let him go, whatever you want to call it, like without even talking to him, without even saying anything. The exact same way that Kanye was basically dropped from the thing, and it's not because of anything that they did wrong, anything illegal. It's only because they had opinions, all right? But unlike Kanye, he was given his job back, all right? So like how much more the men of the Lord, all right? This is, which is the reason why I'm making this lesson in the first place, because as Kanye had already, I don't know if a lot of people did see, because it wasn't just like a one or two interviews that he did. It was well, he did say in one of the interviews, but like you really had to like look for it for him to hear him say that. All right, when he was talking about when his banks let him go, and I thought, I guess me personally, I did think it was, a lot of times it is a kind of a waste of time. It's kind of a distraction. Stuff like Cat Williams. I believe Cat Williams is a distraction for the most part, because like there's not much to really get out of that. It's most of what he was saying is kind of like personal stuff. I saw the interview. It really isn't too much to really worry about or care about. Outside of that, it's lucky. Outside of that, when it comes to stuff like, I guess more so Kyrie Irving, Kanye West, Ice Cube, when there is an issue, then these are a bit more concerning. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't Slocky, it really doesn't matter. Like the celebrities at the end of the day, like they're still, carnal, they're still worldly people, and at the end they're not gonna help Israel reach salvation or anything like that. All right, like Cat Williams didn't drop any gems. He didn't say, "Oh, you are Israelites, you guys need to repent. You guys need to." Well, he might mention it. I heard him say when he was passing by one of the camps, the GMS camps. But outside of that, like, he doesn't like declare it. He didn't say that. While he got the whole world's attention, he didn't, try to wake up our people. Like, he's just telling about the Hollywood industry, and that's it. Like, who cares? Like, how does that help us in the long run? All right. Like, okay, so now people don't want to go to the Hollywood anymore. Sure, that's good, but like, that's just like a small little solution, and we still have a major issue. All right, and even then, even after hearing that, people are still gonna be like, oh well, Cat Williams didn't have to get his ass ruptured. I can go do it too. All right. That was the that was the biggest worry, and honestly, for me, I'm not interested in going to being an actor, but that was one of the things that I thought about. Like, Cat Williams, he didn't really. Yes, he might have told some truths and whatnot, but like, ultimately, that doesn't really help the grand scheme of things. Okay, like, all right, so he told all that stuff, but like, we're still in the bad position that we're in. Like, there's no greater answer that comes from it, and this is why we as Israelites, we need to look towards the stuff that actually help out our situation, that will get us to deliverance, which is repenting and following and returning to the ways of Yahawadah and Yahawashi. All right. So that's enough with this thing. I'm gonna go here, Micah, chapter 3, verse. Start from the top. And I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment, who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them to pieces, as for the pot, and as flesh within the cauldron. Then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. All right. So, when Israel is suffering, okay, well, first off, let's look over here. Who hate the good and love the evil? All right. The people that, hate the good and love the evil, they have a marriage. Let me get this. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness? Okay, so what does good have with evil? What fellowship, what communion, what partnership, all right? What union does evil have with good, all right? The same way these people, more specifically, let's just say Esau or heathens. Okay, heathens, that's best. Heathens that hate good, and what communion do we have with them? Nothing. We should keep staying away from them. All right. In addition to that, for those wicked Israelites, all right, for those wicked Israelites, that want to be close by the ungodly, that want to be close with the wicked people, the demons. Okay, this is what is waiting for them: just agony and pain, suffering. All right, they have evil and wickedness awaiting them, and then when they are going to be calling on the name of Yahawadah, asking the Lord to save them, protect them, heal them, whatever. Okay, the Lord's going to ignore them. All right, because they show their decision. They want to be a part of the world. They don't want to repent back to Yahawadah, and this is what's in store for them. All right, pain, suffering, and basically woe's coming for them because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord YAHAWASHI. All right. Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22, for my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. They are wise to do evil. They know all the way to do all this, the evil stuff. They know all the different details on how to be on how to be evil. Be good, all right. They're foolish. They don't want to know YAHAWASHI. All right, and this is why this is what's waiting for these people that just say, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna go support what's it called, where's that there was that one, I do not have it, I forgot, I should have saved it, damn it. There was this one Jake that was like, specifically a Jake that was like, oh, all you Israelites, or Slakia, all you so-called black people that are saying that who cares about Israel, you guys are part of the problem, because we need to care about them, because we don't want the same thing happening to us when they don't care. Slakia, I need to watch what I'm saying, Slakia. The Jays, they don't care about what happened. The Jays don't care about what happened to us. The Jays, shit, they perpetuated that what happened to us, all right? And they are a part of our enemies, all right? Let me get this, okay? Revelation 2:9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Of the word our enemies, all right? Like Jake does not make sense. Let me get this. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. All right. Slakia. Their fathers have inherited lies. All right. Primarily, this is the key word. They inherited lies, the lies of which they're still trying to claim today with the whole. I was about to say something word. I'm trying to watch the words that come out my mouth. The current conflict, Palestine today. All right, that is the lies that they inherited, and yet they're still fighting for it. All right. Now let me move on to this. Slakia. Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, so it is only because the wicked are in rule that they are even able to, make these types of conflicts, make these types of problems, so that people are suffering, so that people are fighting, for something that's right. And the thing is that the people, they are fighting against the wicked, in terms of in that small scale with the wars that's currently going on. All right, because Esau, Edom, or Slakia, let me be more specific, Babylon, they are the ones that are perpetuating and trying to think that they can do whatever they want to do. Think that they can do. They're the ones that are thinking that they can do whatever they want to do, and then as a result and then as a result of that, and then as a result of that, when people fight back, then they're trying to paint a picture that, oh, they're everyone else is the victim, and the people that are fighting back are in the wrong. They shouldn't be fighting back. They should just accept things the way they are. Just because Esau is in power, Esau is in rule. All right, which that's what they did with Jake. That's what they did with Israel. All right, Israel as a whole. Or they put us in slavery, and then they say all this stuff, and then say, okay, yeah, the system failed us, but the system works, so we have to keep the system, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. All right. Of course the system works, because the system was made to keep Israel down. All right. Made to constantly screw Israel over. All right. This is why they say the system works, because it's primarily its primary use is to enslave Israel. Galatians chapter 4 verse 16, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? All right. And then you got people that are angry at Palestine because they're speaking the truth. All right. They are, telling them what actually happened, how it actually is, and okay, now they're the ones in the wrong. Oh, they're the villains. Oh, they're the this. All right. You got people, you dead ass, and that's a crazy thing. Because he sides with them, like he is in the wrong. All right, that is genuinely insane. That's actually crazy. All right, and how much more is it gonna be when? Because they've already set a standard of if you go against the Babylonian mindset, then now we're gonna take away your job. We're gonna do this to you. We're gonna do that to you. All right, because we've been seeing that with the jab. We've been seeing that with the talking bad about the Jays. Okay, and now even more so with if you're on the wrong side of the war. All right, if you're educated enough to be on the wrong side of the war. All right, then they're gonna go after you and your livelihood in Babylon. All right. So, hey, that is just how things go. And Slakia, side note, but like now, Slakia, Babylon is kind of promoting being a monolith in terms of thinking. They don't want people to have free think. But then at the same time, I noticed that Jake. I was be a black man, all right, or not even just so-called black men, but so-called black people, all right. They are, well, honestly, I want to say black people, all right, because they're acting like black people when I say that they're saying that, oh, we're not, black people are not a monolith. We're not gonna think the same, and I hear that so oftenly, and it's really just like it always ties in to following. It always ties in and follows up with, oh, that's why I'm a conservative. Oh, that's why I'm pro America or some shit like that. All right. So like it is actually very infuriating to see, and it's the double standards of Babylon is obviously okay with Jake or Slakia, and I don't want to say Jake because I guess I like to differentiate, but like black people, the actual like black people, or the Jakes that are pro Babylon, all right, those people, they are all for Babylon, and that's okay to not be a monolith in that. But then when it comes to, oh, all Americans don't think the same and whatnot, and then now this guy wasn't even American, he's in Canada, but basically when Americans or Canadians, whatever, Babylonians more specifically, okay, when they say that, oh, now they lose their job, they're demonized and all this stuff like that. Like we're not allowed to say that. All right, it shows the hypocrisy and double standards. Okay, the Babylon is setting the standard of now we're getting to the point where we want everyone to be a monolith, but for the other people, it's not. Jake can't be a monolith. All right, we don't want all the Jakes thinking the same. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 11, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. All right, and that's the fact of the matter is that the things that Babylon wants people to think, that it is a lie, and the leaders of Babylon want everyone to believe that lie, and people are believing that lie. Strangely enough, and as a result of them believing that lie, they are under a strong delusion because they think that Babylon can do no wrong when they have nothing but evil planned for them. All right. Going back and referencing Micah chapter 3. All right. 1 Kings chapter 28 verse 22. No, 1 Kings chapter 22 verse 8. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, Micaiah, the son of Imlah, by whom we may inquire of the Lord, but I hate him, for he doeth not prophesy good concerning me, but evil. And Jehoshaphat said, let not the king say so. So now, finally, the conclusion of it is, when we the prophets come out here and tell people the truth, all right. A lot of times, most of the times, like 99% of the times, people just, say, oh, you're wrong, you're hateful, you're this, that, and the third, all right? And this is the exact same spirit that they're coming in as it's the exact same spirit that they're coming in, where, oh, I don't want to hear from this person because they never think that I want to hear. They only tell me of the bad. They only tell me I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. All right. And that's the thing that we read in Galatians chapter 4 verse 16, where we become the enemies because we speak the truth. We become evil because we're not saying, oh yes, you can do that. You can do whatever you want. Do as thou wilt, spirit in this evil ass kingdom. All right. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear that. They don't want to hear, you know what? It is best for you to repent, and the Lord will deliver you in your time of trouble. The Lord will bless you in your time of trouble. They want to hear. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear, oh yes, do whatever you want, and the Lord will still love you. The Lord will still bless you. The Lord will do whatever you want, just like fucking Bishop T.D. Snakes. All right. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, RICANS, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Abap Ball and Shalom.